Bug-chan. You cannot, Yuki Mash. Bug-chan's ball is saturated with poison. You have no means of transporting him. He must be left here. You should return to Cyprus as soon as possible. Mash, how is Tenochtitlan? So conscious, but unable to accompany us. I understand, then I will carry Yuki and Da Vinci. Da Vinci, Mash, Habitat, Yuki, and myself. We shall return with these 5 individuals. Is that acceptable? It's no objections. Let's go, senpai. Yeah. Thank you for helping our friend. Can you carry the 2 of us, Tipu? I can get off, it's too difficult. There's no problem, we'll be in combat soon. The 2 of you should be conserving your strength. Besides, this is the only way I can be of assistance. Tipu. There's a tremendous object rising up from below. Master, set your mystical temperature's regulation to maximum. Shiba has tagged it with maximum level of both danger and hostility. Its syngraph doesn't match anything found on Earth. Estimated syngraph rate is satellite class, and it's still rising. Contact in 6-5, it's here. It's Ort. Made it through the mantle unscathed. I heard the stories, but this thing goes beyond them. It's honest to goodness space monster. It may have only been for a few moments, but did you actually fight this thing? Calling it a fight would be generous. We gotta get out of here. No way we can fight that thing. Even in a Lostbelt, there are some things that are just impossible. Sure, but we're already cut off. The way back to 9th layer is behind Ort. What are we supposed to do? Net light metal fibers deploying in our directions. It's too narrow for us to escape from. There's no way we can engage in combat here. It will be suicide, Master. We're almost like literally caught in a spider web. Ah, I can't stand to watch anymore. Excuse me, butting in for a bit. Word threads were cut right through. It couldn't be. Kuku-kun. Yes, thanks for calling out my name with a big smile, Mash. But you are wrong. It isn't like you at all. No matter how strong your opponents are, you always stand up to them. It's hard to believe you just rode over without a fight in a place like this. I must have been an idiot for stopping to have a tea with Kadok and his buddies. You were having tea? Ah, the world's gone topsy-turvy. Is this the divine wind? My garment palette is about to short circuit. But what's happening? What's happened to Koenskaya? She got taken out by the things that came out of the David's shadow. A few were defeated, but there are still 2 left. They're attacking the shadow border. This is bad. They'll be chasing us soon. Get back upright, Gordorf. And this way they'll punch straight through the undercarriage. How do you think honestly I'm adept enough to flip a vehicle back upright? We need a crane for that, or at least a tow truck. Shit, they've reached the bottom. We got to get the out, hurry. I'm the border's driver, so I'll die along with it. If you survive, then that's enough. What are you thinking? You can't just joke like that. Now? Why is there a seatbelt glowing red? That's right, it must be broken since I can't get it off. Do something, Kadok. Damn, white collar bastard. Hang on, I think I have an emergency knife. Ah, we're done for. Pan-human history mankind must be pretty pathetic to get trounced by an extraterrestrial terminal that's weak. How does it feel to be saved by your enemy? Do you have anything to say, like maybe begging or bribing me to save your lives? Thank you. Thank you so much. I've never been so scared in my whole... Actually, no, this happened all the time ever since I've come to Chaldea. Even so, that was amazing. Not only did they brush off that monster that gave Koenskaya so much trouble, they also towed the border away without any damage to it. We can't give you enough thanks. We'd like some tea inside the vehicle. Allow me to show you the genuine afternoon tea I picked up while studying in London. You're alright with that? I mean, I'm your enemy. Only in terms of her goal, right? Yuki reports mention that much. Kukulkan might be the Lostbelt king and might want to keep Mictlan safe. It doesn't mean that she's indiscriminately despises her enemy. I'm not naive as he is, but I can agree with that much. And I am really grateful for her assistance. Koenskaya is still sulking inside the border, so I will say in her place as well. Thank you, Kukulkan. I expect nothing less from you. We are just lucky you're a generous god. I see, to you, I appear to be a generous god. Then I guess I have to continue being of service. I'm sorry to say I have no way of stopping the corruptor. His heartbeat is completely inaudible to Mala's ear. So tracking and stopping David will be up to Yuki. Since I'll have to stop him from cutting down the fancy tree after. Why don't the 2 of you come with me as I go down there? I can carry the both of you as I fly. I'm sure I can make it down the knife layer without injuring you two, plus it'll be really fast. I'm sorry, I'll have to decline that offer. We're quite grateful for your protection. We still have the role to play in saving the party ahead of us with the shadow border. Leave us, we'll fix up our vehicle faster than you ever seen and be on our way. The commander's right, we'll catch back up with Yuki and the others pretty soon. You go on ahead. We have Tizkala Polka to worry about too, not just David. Are you sure if I catch up with Yuki? Nothing but hot air. Not like we can do anything to stop you anyway. All we need to do is stop Ort. We can worry about Mictlan's fate when things have settled down. That's true. Well, I guess I'll be wait. Since I'm here anyway, could I have some of that afternoon tea stuff? I really want to learn more about pan-human history culture. And so they gave me some delicious tea, free sandwich, and 2 cakes. Hehe. Must have been some tea party. No matter where he is or what he's doing, Commander Gordorf always remembers to be elegant. Thanks to that, I got to burn off some excess calories. So I'll be running at full tilt here. Think ye pan-human history types can keep up with me. Of course, no more worrying about what comes next. With you on our side now, there is no need to hold anything in reserve. Yuki match, have a trot, let's do this. We'll bring down Ort ourselves. Worry about the fancy tree later. Let's do this. Roger, commencing combat against the enemy alien lifeform Ort. Where's my Merlin? It's buffing us in attack.
たとえどれだけ遠くとも私の向こうに楽園はある。行方を感じて目を開けてウィンズ・オブ・アバロン。駆け抜けるは前人未到。未完の馬よ、輝ける轍を残せ。ああ、人生はとても楽しい。ビューティフルジャーニー。ウルトラパンチ。 そうかい。もちろんいいとも。意外と身軽なのか。えい。大惨。はち切れそうでしょ。よこんバッチリいける。どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョー、また会おう諸君。ほっやあ、レンジ外から攻めよ
う。80%.
もっといけると思う。
It's not using AoE attack.
あ、これ無理です。はい、祭壇がないのならこうして自分で作るまでです。覚悟してくださいね。ククルカ本気パンチ。もらいました。ミニミニスーパーセル耐久力で勝負します。もちろん得意分野です。はい。祭壇がないのならこうして自分で作るまでです。覚悟してくださいね。ククルカ本気パンチ。ウルトラパンドッカーン。耐久力で勝負します。地表調整活動休止。とても刺激的でした。次の戦いまだでしょうか。
So strong. Or cannot confirm Ort's operating location. No effort response or cosmic rays detected. Ort has completely ceased the activity. We managed to stop it. All thanks to Kuku-kan. Is that how it is? I'm not Michelin's delegate. What's it, Kuku-kan? Your fingers are trembling. Is something wrong? Tipu, what should I do? I'm not a Dinos, but I was born in Mictlan. I thought I was fighting for this planet. I see. So you discovered the truth, have you? I guess much based on the underworld's pilgrimage, though I had no proof. Most likely you... Kukan flying off, and she's gonna keep us safe from above. These tremors are huge. Is the underground caving in? Mesh, use Shiba to monitor Ord's conditions. Is it showing any signs of starting up again? No. It's showing no signs of reactivation. Its body's temperatures is beginning to cool down, starting from the exterior layers. If you look at its graph, lights are gathering from the outside into the center. Aaron, hurry to the partition. Ord wasn't knocked out by damage, and it isn't rebooting to fight us. It's reactivating here for the first time. Red alert from the computer room. We detected gravitational fluctuation in Mictlan's lowest layer. Holy crap, the instruments are going berserk. Estimating graphs increasing. It's jumped to satellite to stellar class. Confirming the texture is being overridden from the lowest layer on up. Space-time containment transfer rate, minus 3.6 per second. Oh no. Captain, the fantasy tree Trimagus 2 has confirmed the fantasy tree. I can tell that much from the reading. Where is it? What's the size? Can we see it from here? It's completely immeasurable. Oh, I can see on a monitor. What even is that? The trees I mentioned are turning into fantasy trees. Does that mean Ord is reawakening? Yes, this Ord is different from the one pan-human history. It's been adapted to what-if history of the Lostbelt. It's inferior to ours in both output and destructive instincts. You could call it Ord subspecies. But it fed on the fantasy tree, and through the course of its own evolution, changes reality marble into this. An invasive species that transform herbs vegetations into fantasy trees, creating an environment more suited to itself. This isn't a golden sea of trees anymore. It's the greatest, most terrible Lostbelt, a galactic hell forged in the depths of the earth. A sea of fantasy trees, or Shiba Alba. Hello, Mr. Z. Where's Ord? Ord is resurfacing on the 9th layer. The scale and output of its Saint's graph is far higher than last time. It's also grown in size. It's about 100 meters tall, just like the Mexico City report said. What the hey? It's way too big. If Tezcatlipoca feature is right, won't Ord rampage from here all the way up? We can't just keep up just on foot. We need something that can take us all. Fancy tree seeds detected. Estimate danger low from Shiba is B+. They're stronger than the seeds we fought before. Master your orders. We can't fight these, Mash. We've been fighting non-stop till now and everyone's exhausted. We go up against those numbers. We are dead. Yuki, we got to retreat to the temple. Habitrot is right. Made it just in time. Explanation later. Just get in. Seeds are swarming in everyone's corner of the jungle. Any good race team won't waste a moment in the pit. We're saved. You're all moved in tears. Looks like you've been through ordeal after ordeal. You've done well. We've all survived to meet again. You accomplished the most important mission of all. You have my thanks. There's even enough room for me barely to squeeze in here. How about we take this chance to recompose ourselves, friends? We all need a rest anyway. Yeah, let's all sit and take a breather. Mash and Yuki especially. I'm going back in spirit form myself. Hey, what about Quinn's cat? Is she here? She's already gone back to Chichen Itza. She shouldn't have any trouble crossing Mictlan on her own. Well, with Mictlan like this now, she's probably up in the 4th layer whining about it. Sure, she'll be able to take care of any seats and make it back to city safety. Leaving the driving to me. We're in a safe area right now and can avoid the bulk of them. So what's the situation? What happened down there? Well... and that's the current state of things. A lot happened, but we couldn't stop Daybit in the end, and Ort was revived. Kukulkan was briefly working with us, but has now flown up somewhere. And we were able to determine that the alien god's origin was Chaldeus. Freezing up due to information overload. You might see, this must engage the autopilot. Please excuse me for turning it on, Gordov. I see. If you can stop me, hit for the Antarctic. So that's what David said, huh? Yes, no matter what he said, he told us to see it for ourselves. No waste and no relying on someone else. That is him, alright? You're not shocked at Kadok? Oh, I am. But I was an enemy of Chaldea at one point. When anyone said there was something in Chaldea, I just thought that was a given. The hit is a lot bigger on Mr. Blue Blood over there. It isn't every day that someone becomes their director and sinks their fortune into a seemingly legitimate organization, only to find out it's plotting the destruction of all of mankind. True, even we managed to reverse the bleaching. Director Gordon would take all the blame. What are you saying? I'm as much a victim here. You'll say that when you're taken for questioning, won't you? Don't worry. When we take Earth back, Gordov will be the hero of the clock tower. But to get there, we have to find a way out of this first. With Ord finally up and about, Mictlan's turned into a completely new world. All the vegetation has been affected by its endemic eroding bounded field, hacked and turned into the fancy trees. We reached the point where we can't just end this by defeating Ort alone. In my opinion, conquering the 7th Lostbelt is now effectively impossible. Since Ort is the source of the fancy tree, is it possible they will stop functioning if we can defeat it? That doesn't seem likely, rather. Even if we do stop Ort, if even one fancy tree is left. Now, attacking Ort main body is more important right now. Ort is probably going to head straight for Antarctica after leaving the underworld. Once there, it will destroy all of Chaldea's base, including Chaldeus. Chaldeus is an exact copy of the planet. Destroying it would take something strong enough to destroy the actual Earth itself. An impact like that would shatter 40% of Earth's surface. Pan-human history, lost belts, mankind, everything would be wiped out. That must be stopped at any cost. meaning that whatever Caldeus is, we have to protect it now. And to do that, we have to destroy Ort. What do you mean we have to destroy Ort? You sound like you're about to cry saying that. You were completely outmatched against it in both Mental City and at the Underground Temple. You're the only one who fought it, so you know how impossible of a task that is. I cannot approve a strategy that hinges on destroying such an opponent. It's fine to be ready to lay your life on the line. That's how Chaldea has always operated, even before I came along. But that doesn't mean fighting an unwinnable battle or taking on a mission with zero chance of success. Technical Advisor, I order you to come up with a plan other than destroying Ort. There has to be some other option. There isn't, Commander. When we couldn't stop David. No, this is set in motion as soon as David joined the A-Team. We have no other way to survive aside from defeating Ort. The Storm Border is in a spaceship. If we use it to evacuate, we'll all eventually die off. Even so, why do we have to make someone so young to do it? War criminal. I appreciate your concern, Gordo of Music, but please don't underestimate us. Chaldea is engaged in unwinnable battles, and I'll never allow an operation based on the presumption of us going down and fighting. Now then, I guess we should be off. Xian, can you hear me? Loud and clear, we're done with the analysis on our end, too. We're just about to start preparations. According to Yuki's report, the 4 underworld borders are unrestricted summoning zones that allow in pan-human history heroic spirits. Thanks to this, and since Yuki has a connection to so many heroic spirits, we can engage in large-scale summoning operation. The Storm Border will hold position over Chichen Itza, will devote free Tritron engine to summoning ceremonies. All the heroic spirits Chaldea has registered up to this point, priming all servant Saint Gramps to excited state. All-out war using 310 servants. We're marching off with the first heroic spirit corpse in history. What do you think of that, Gordov? We missed out on the Grand Order of at the Time Temple, so we're bringing it back right here. It may just be a rerun, but don't you want to play a part? Quit buttering me up. I was never against this from the start. Fine then, and commence the operation, assuming you have no problem with this, Yuki. What exactly am I doing? Give chase to Ort as it is. Engage it in combat. According to Charmegas 2, we have 20 hours until Ort crosses Mictlan. The Master will be immediately depart for the underworld border and perform summoning ceremonies upon revival. The Storm Border will run 3 engines at maximum output and relay all magical energy to the Shadow Border. We'll create a front line using the summoned servants and start our operation to cross Ort. When I asked Charmegas 2 for the probability of success for this strategy, all I got was a yes. Once again, our time limit is 20 hours, and we can't defeat Ort in that time frame. It will become impossible to observe the secret behind Chaldeus, the true meaning of the earth bleaching and even mankind's future. The computer rune has been labeled. This operation decisive battle in the sea of the fantasy trees. The Storm Border will now enter combat status. Members of Chaldea, I wish you good luck and Godspeed. Make good use of all that you learned up to now. Timbre. next part will be the raid. This chapter was quite short though. Yeah, the back did kick cut out scope. But I'm not gonna do the raid. That'll be for a different stream. I'm just gonna check the current event. See how long that is. I think I'll just redirect myself. And it's animated too. Yep, chill. In Act 1, okay. What is this been called? Yes, fate. And then create a studio.